We all want to protect our kids, but how do we protect them from secondhand smoke? Pediatric pulmonologist John Mua explains how everyone can help.
So in general, and I think most adults know this, smoking in general is pretty bad for us. Right? And that's just across the board, whether it's tobacco smoking, cigar smoking, marijuana smoking, vaping, all of that across the board is just bad in general for your health. Unfortunately, the population that I take care of are usually the kids with chronic respiratory illnesses.
However, it's not always as preventable as keeping your kids away from people who smoke.
So there's two aspects of it, right? Which is what I find is particularly within the pediatric population is that there's smoke exposure, which is like the secondhand smoking, but then there's also environmental or environmental smoke exposure, which are more like wood burning stoves, right? That's a big aspect in the valley.
The Environmental Protection Agency reports smoke from wood-burning stoves and fireplaces contain a mixture of harmful gases and small particles.
And so those particular kids also suffer from very similar symptoms as if they're being exposed to secondhand smoke as well too, right? Because it's just any sort of smoke inhalation. But it's a different problem because they need the heat. Because then if the cold also causes other issues as well too. So they're actually in a interesting predicament because they're trying to warm themselves up, warm the family up, warm the house up, but then at the same time they're being exposed to all the smoke that's actually in the house, the soot that's in the house as well too.
Breathing these small particles can cause asthma attacks and severe bronchitis, aggravate heart and lung disease, and may increase the likelihood of respiratory illnesses. Dr. Mua says his pediatric patients exposed to smoke tend to have the hardest times getting better.
I basically take care of a spectrum of kids, and the kids that I tend to see that do the worst are generally the ones that are consistently exposed to secondhand smoke. And I say that they consistently do the worst. Number one, they usually have lots of exacerbations, meaning they will get better with treatments, and then they'll get sick again within the next few months. They'll get better treatments, and they get sick again within the next few months. And so their symptoms that never appear to be well controlled, right? Like for our asthmatics.
Approximately 2.5 million people have died from secondhand smoke illnesses since the 1960s. And Dr. Mua says while medications can provide temporary relief, avoiding smoke altogether is the best medicine.
I would say to most families, if you need a reason to stop smoking, look at your kid. That's the best reason you can stop smoking.
And some other ways to avoid secondhand smoke are: ask smokers not to smoke in your home or car. Keep the windows open around smokers. Politely ask people not to smoke around you. Avoid areas where smoking is allowed. And use a smoke filter mask.